Good evening, everybody. I really try to stay as positive as I can on here. Tonight, it's not that I'm not going to be positive, I guess. It's more so as it's semi-negative / just not as upbeat. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because some of the things might end up making me cry. But I promise I will do what it takes not to cry. That's going to be embarrassing as I'll get out if I do cry on here, alright? So, I guess I'll just start off. So, as you guys probably know, or if you're just joining the channel and you don't know, I have MS. It's called, it's called multiple sclerosis. It is a very debilitating disease of the central nervous system. It causes inflammatory illnesses, it causes so many different things, and I mean, I swear, I never expected any of what I go through. I mean, okay, I can't say any, because, my mom has MS, and I did watch her while I was growing up. I watched her go through some stuff. But I guess if I got it, I didn't expect that it was going to take a toll on me the way that it did. I thought it'd be easier because I learned from watching. So I just thought I'd handle it better. Wrong! So today, after forever, I finally got to New Orleans to go see my MS doctor in person, because I've been seeing her virtually for over a year, and my issues have just been getting worse. Not tolerable. That's a good word for it. Not just pain either. And pain is usually where it comes down to where it becomes intolerable. And I don't know what to do with myself at that point, but the other symptoms that I've been having have become intolerable, and they have been scaring the literal shit out of me. Pardon my language, but that is the easiest way to explain it. I'm not sure what's going on. And apparently, unfortunately, neither is my doctor. So, we ran some tests. We're going to see what they come back as. She did go ahead and refer me to a rheumatologist on top of a different, better pain management doctor. So hopefully those things will go through. We'll find some answers. I know the pain management doctor can, just control it. He's not really going to find anything else out that we don't already know. But the rheumatologist might. That's huge right now. All right. You might be sitting over there like, this girl's got MS. She probably just thinks that her MS symptoms are something else. No, I'm going to explain something to you that's been going on. It's really freaking scary. I don't know, just hang tight. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a huge favor, if you stick around to hear some of the things that have been going on, if any of these things have happened to you, please let me know what you do, how you feel, how you cope with them. And you don't have to have MS, because I don't know if that's what this is from. I'm not sure. So please, let me know. Email me, text me, comment, anything, because, y'all, I need help. I really do. And even the doctor doesn't know what's going on. We're just going to be going on testing right now. And, this shit is no joke. It's no joke. I want to tell you something else before I tell you about these episodes. So, one thing you might not know about MS, it's a very progressive disease. There's no cure. There's a ton of treatments, but not one of those treatments will cure it or stop it in its tracks. That being said, any lesions that we have already that may not necessarily be active on MRI, meaning highlighted with the contrast or something like that, doesn't mean that they're not actually active, which baffled me when I heard that today. What? They can progress and cause recurring. So one thing you might not know about MS, it's a very progressive disease. There's no cure. There's a ton of treatments, but not one of those treatments will cure it or stop it in its tracks. That being said, any lesions that we have already that may not necessarily be active on MRI, meaning highlighted with the contrast or something like that, doesn't mean that they're not actually active, which baffled me when I heard that today. What? They can progress and cause recurring and worsening symptoms that you may have had in the past. And now what's going on is from that, but it's not something you would expect. I had a flare, the worst flare / attack / exacerbation, whatever you want to call it, in 2013. I was not supposed to walk again. I was in a wheelchair for 6 months. I wasn't supposed to use my arms again, my hands. I wasn't supposed to be able to see other than, like 3 feet in front of me kind of thing. I was bad. Okay, there's other things I'm not going to get into, but I was bad off. And my doctors at that point, multiple doctors at that point, had told me, if after these 5 weeks of high-dose steroid medication, you don't get better, you will not. And you will progress quickly, worse than what you are. Now, mind you, this was 2013. I am no longer in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair for 6 months. I can use my hands and my arms. My vision is better. Does it suck still? Yeah, but you know what? I could deal with it because glasses help big time. Okay? I can write. I can hold my urine. That was one of the things I didn't want to mention a couple minutes ago, but I can hold that. Some days I can exercise. That's something that I didn't even think about before. There are several things that they said that I wasn't going to be able to do that I have been able to do. Now, it's been like over the last, say, year or so, I've been steadily progressing, and things have just been getting bad, worse than they've been since 2013. And y'all, I'm getting scared. And my doctor today told me that the lesions that appeared in 2013, the 11 that appeared over that year or however long, from the first MRI that I had in, I think it was 2012, for not feeling well then, to the one that I had in 2013. I had 3 of them in 2013, believe it or not. But things were kind of going downhill, They weren't really going great. I wasn't feeling good. MS and stress don't go together at all. My dad had committed suicide in July. That's when things really started to go downhill for me. My dad we were close. We were tight. We were real tight. And I got that 5-page text and never spoke to him again. And that almost killed me. And now my doctor saying that the lesions that had presented themselves over that year, well, I guess it was like 8 months or something like that, July to January, maybe 7, I don't know. But those lesions are most likely what are now affecting me so strongly and so negatively. Now, the last MRI I had back in April does show new lesions. I haven't had new lesions in years. Alright, like, since my daughter was born, she's 6. I've had active lesions, tons of them. Which that means that, there are lesions that are there that just kind of reactivate for a little while and then they settle down. But no, I've got some new lesions. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not ready to accept this, you guys. I don't want to do this. I don't want to debilitate. I don't want to progress. I know what it does. I've seen what it does. Okay, I saw what it does to people my age. I've seen what it did to my mom while I was growing up. Okay, I was fine. I was fine, and the worst of this has come out just recently. Obviously, I have not been 100% stable, but I've gotten through it. I don't understand what the hell happened. So we're being tested, we're testing for rheumatoid arthritis and other illnesses and stuff like that, which I've been, begging them to do for 2.5 years now, just because I felt like it wasn't just the MS that was doing this. But for the last year, it's been getting worse, and then now since January, I've been going steadily downhill. I mean, even at this point, my face, you could see it in this video compared to, maybe the last video or the video before, my face is even swollen. Okay, under my arms is swollen. My legs are so swollen. I don't know what's going on, and my heart doctor says that it's not my heart. I don't know what to think, you guys. So, real quick, I'm just going to give you a rundown of these episodes, alright? They're scarier than anything I have really ever been through, okay? They start with my hands being real cold, really, really cold. Freezing. Then I start shaking uncontrollably. I mean, inside, outside, but I don't feel cold, okay? I don't feel cold, but I'm shaking like I'm freezing. Then, after that, I go into these, moves, contortion stuff. I don't even know how to put that in a sentence. So there's different things, I thought they were muscle spasms at first. Why wouldn't I think that? I have MS. Muscle spasms they come with it, they come with it. You have a lot of damage to your brain, your spinal cord, you're going to definitely have muscle spasms. Well, then I would get stuck. I would get stuck in whatever position, contortion, twist, move, whatever you want to call it, that I would get in. Okay, and now this has happened about 5 times, and it's horrible. I get these, I don't know what to really call them, but these little happenings go on about 100 times in an hour. And then after that, it'll exhaust me, so I'll go ahead and I will most likely fall asleep. A lot of the time when I fall asleep, I don't remember, and then I wake up and I'm confused. So I'm not even sure if I'm falling asleep or if I'm passing out. There was one legit time that I had passed out in the bathroom, and I just kind of fell over. I was trying to pee and I couldn't pee. And I fell over, and I was out of there for 30, 40 seconds. And then I had no idea what happened when I came to. So I'm wondering if that's what happens when I think I'm falling asleep or I fell asleep. If it's not really that's what happened. It's I passed out from exhaustion. I don't know. But there's just so much going on. Now I have this cough. I had a bruise on my chest the other day that, was weird. I've got so many, And then after that, it'll exhaust me, so I'll go ahead and I will most likely fall asleep. A lot of the time when I fall asleep, I don't remember, and then I wake up and I'm confused. So I'm not even sure if I'm falling asleep or if I'm passing out. There was one legit time that I had passed out in the bathroom and I just kind of fell over. I was trying to pee and I couldn't pee. And I fell over and I was out of there for like 30-40 seconds. And then I had no idea what happened when I came to. So I'm wondering if like that's what happens when I think I'm falling asleep or I fell asleep. If it's not really that's what happened. It's I passed out from exhaustion. I don't know. But there's just so much going on. Now I have this cough. I had a bruise on my chest the other day that, was weird. I just have so many things going on, you guys. I am 34 years old and I am terrified of what's next. I usually am cautious at night, and I'm like, okay, make sure you pray, make sure everything's good, because you want to be here tomorrow. You have to be here tomorrow. Your little girl needs you. It's not your time yet. But I go to bed every night scared, okay, afraid that I'm not going to walk in the morning. And if I can walk, am I going to be able to do other things? Can I lift up my baby girl? Can I let my dogs out? Can I play with my little girl today? Can I help her in and out of the pool? Can I fill up her pool? Can I do this? Can I do that? You guys, I'm terrified. I don't know what to do. And I don't think my doctor knows at this point either. And I don't want to end up in a nursing home. I don't want to end up like a vegetable or something, because even my cognitive episodes that are happening, I really do. I love all of you. Each and every single one of you. I appreciate every one of you for your likes, for your follows, for everything. So please, have a wonderful holiday week. Be safe, be kind to one another, and make sure that you take care of yourself. Okay? Mwah.